Hi guys, my name is Nick Tunbridge. I'm a person who stutters and I'm the author of 2 books on managing your stutter, the Stutter Survival Guide of Volume 1 and the Survival Guide Volume 2. I've also been asked to speak internationally. I've spoken as a keynote speaker internationally at several conferences on stuttering, and I also have spoken regularly at the Maguire Program conferences. And I've been meaning for quite some time to do a series of videos. If you want to check my books out, there's a copy of one of them here. I will put a link that will take you to Amazon where you can purchase the books as ebooks. And if you do that, if you check them out and you like them, please leave me a comment. It'd be really good to hear what you think. So with this introduction, I just want to cover off really quickly what these series of videos are going to be on. So the first one will be, they'll run for about 20 minutes each. The first one will be on speech treatment and how you go about selecting what treatment is right for you, and also how you go about choosing your speech therapist. In my second book, Volume 2, I dedicate a chapter where I've interviewed one of the leading speech therapists in Australia, and I get her insights from, I guess, both sides of the desk as a person who is coming to a therapist to seek treatment for their stutter, and also what evaluation or assessment the therapist goes through in qualifying whether that person is actually ready for treatment. Other videos that I'm going to run are going to be around building fluency toolkit. So how you what techniques and what tools, if you like, do you put into your kit, and how do you go about accessing them, and how do you go about using them in your day-to-day life. And a large part of that is how much you practice and your work ethic around your fluency. And I guess, to be honest, how important it is for you to be fluent. Because unless you're really motivated and unless you really want to do it, you won't do it. Because it's like a sport, it's like being an athlete. You've got to go back and practice those core skills regularly and have them very, very finely tuned. And you've also got to push yourself to use them in situations where you may not feel comfortable. I want to talk a lot about the workplace, also how you as a person who stutters go about getting a job, dealing with the interviews. I've been in executive search and recruitment for a long period of time, 25 years. So I'm in the unique position as being someone who stutters and also someone who regularly interviews people. So I can give you a lot of insights as to what I believe you should do to manage that job search process. But also beyond the job search, when you're in the company, how you manage the telephone, how you manage dealing with clients, how you manage dealing with colleagues, how you claim your space as a person who has a stutter, and talk about whether you disclose or not disclose, whether you're an overt stutterer or a covert stutterer, and also how you build rapport in the workplace even though you stutter. And there are certain things that you can do absolutely that will enable you to connect with people and build rapport despite your stutter. Equally as important is the social situation, how you go about feeling comfortable and being able to strike up a conversation with somebody, again, claiming your space, be heard, be valued, feel confident and feel valued in a social situation. I have a lot of advice too for parents, and if your son or your daughter is a stutterer, how you can best support them so that they can gain the self-confidence that they need to feel good about themselves and to build their self-esteem despite stuttering, which is a really important thing. It can be very difficult as a parent if you don't know what to do. You feel for your child, but you need specific techniques and specific, if you like, advice to help you to make sure that you're communicating with your child in a way that will really support them and really build their self-esteem and their confidence. I want to talk a bit more about the management of anxiety. Anxiety is just one of those terrible things that happens as a stutterer. You become so unsure and you become so scared about going into a work situation, a social situation, that it can be extremely immobilizing and make it extremely difficult for you to access your fluency tools if you're riddled with fear. But there are specific things that you can do that will help you to manage through the anxiety and also will help you to erode the fear over time. And I want to share those things with you as well. And also, finally, the role of someone in your life to help you, a speech buddy, if you like, someone who you can talk to, you can access, and you don't need to just have one. You can have a lot of buddies that are people who stutter, or maybe they're not people who stutter, but they're people that understand what you're going through and can give you really good feedback on how you're sounding, how you're using your techniques, and just be there for you. If you're walking into a situation which is really freaking you out, you can pick the phone up and you can ring somebody. And I want to talk about how you build that network. All right, guys, great to talk to you. If you can like and subscribe to my channel, that's fantastic. And I look forward to talking to you real soon. Okay, thank you.